before we get on to the video, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We currently are only 800 subscribers away from hitting 150k. This was our goal for the start of May, and it's looking like we're gonna hit it in the next 2 or 3 days. So if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. Be great. Appreciate if we could hit it by the end of tomorrow. But anyway, now let's get on to the video. What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be using the best team that you can buy in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM. So this is going to be all the best players, which includes auction house players as well as cards you can lock in for. I'm not going to be including collector awards, and I'm not going to be including cards that involve major grinds. So I will be telling you guys specific players that I would have in here over certain players, but still I'd say maybe 10 of the best 13 players are in this squad. Obviously AD is ridiculous, depending on the player. Wade, Opal is ridiculous as well. Roy, Cam Reddish, but the rest of these, I'm fairly confident these are the best players. So we are going to start off with the point guard, and the best point guard in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah, Magic Johnson exists. Yeah, Ben Simmons exists, but neither of them have got anything on the Greek Freak. Giannis is the best release of them all by a mile. He's glitchy, he moves different, and well, we all know how Giannis is in NBA 2K20. At the two guard position, in a not even close one, it is Tracy McGrady. Depending on who you are, some people do prefer to run Dwayne Wade. I'm not the biggest Dwayne Wade fan, I don't have his release down, but Tracy McGrady is the best two guard by a mile. He is my favorite player in NBA 2K20. It is by far my favorite release in the game. There's a reason why my second favorite two guard in my team is Brandon Roy, and my favorite point guard is Zach LaVine, who's a token reward I'm not putting in. But this is just preference. There's by no means is Zach LaVine better than Giannis, but I would, just in terms of scoring with, I probably would prefer Zach LaVine. Then at the small forward position, we are going to put in the new Carmelo Anthony card. I will put contracts on all these players in a second, or before we get into the game, don't worry. But Carmelo Anthony, man, they took steady off this guy, and he has become ridiculous. He's already had one of the best moving shots in the game, 99 offense and defensive overall. He has got 39 Hall of Fame badges, quick or pick and popper, floor general, post spin, ignition, anchor breaker, range extender, quick draw. His team is unbelievable. Or say this card is unbelievable. All of them intimidator, clamps, quick first step, like basically everything you need, and stats are basically perfect. Pretty much 90 plus in everything that matters. Then at the power forward position, we are going to go with, do I play with I'm trying to think who I play with. Oh, I'm not going to use James Worthy, so I'm actually going to change up this a little bit. I'm going to put Giannis at power forward, and instead of Giannis, I'm going to start off with Magic Johnson. I just realized with this squad, my initial squad, I had James Worthy in there, and you can't buy James Worthy. So I'm going to put Giannis at the 4, and we're putting Magic Johnson at the 1. Magic Johnson, 6'9", 40 Hall of Fame badges, floor general Hall of Fame, quick draw Hall of Fame. He just moves different as well. He's got Dimer gold, clamps gold, defensive leader gold, intimidator Hall of Fame. Sorry, not Dimer gold, Dimer Hall of Fame, defensive leader Hall of Fame, clamps Hall of Fame, intimidator Hall of Fame, quick first step Hall of Fame. Handles for days. 27 gold badges, including gold range extender, which is important. And again, almost perfect stats across the board. At the center position, the best center by a mile, Karl Anthony Towns, who you can lock in the Campus Legends set to get. So we got 3 Campus Legends players in the starting 5. But to be fair, these may not be the best players or the best 5 players. I just like to run 2 even lineups. But Karl Anthony Towns, 7 foot tall. He's got 39 Hall of Fame badges, including Hall of Fame range extender, Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame green machine. He's got Hall of Fame clamps, heart crusher, defensive leader, intimidator. He's also got rebound chaser, quick first step Hall of Fame, bailout Hall of Fame as well. 14 gold badges, including gold dimer. He has got a great post hook and fadeaway, great post moves, great 3-point shot, great handle and passing for a center. He's got great block, steal, perimeter, and interior defense. Got really good rebounding, really good speed, really good loud quickness, and again, a near perfect card. Off the bench at the 1, we are using Ben Simmons Evo. Ben Simmons Evo, 90 shot 3, 40 Hall of Fame badges, including a bunch of shooting ones and range extender. Release is solid. He's still glitchy. I don't quite put him at Giannis level, but I do think he is the number 2 point guard. I put Ben Simmons a little bit ahead of Magic Johnson. The only reason is again, I like to keep the 2 lineups fairly even. So at the 2 guard, this is where we have our weakest spot. So our backup 2 guard. There's a lot of players that I could use right here. So if guys like Paul George I would use, I would probably use Cam Reddish here. Or I do Brandon Roy, and then if you don't have Brandon Roy, I would use Cam Reddish if you have either of those guys. But again, you can't buy them. A bunch of cards that would play here if they could. I would play Paul George here. I'd play Kawhi Leonard here. I would play Danny Manning if he could play at the 2. But certain cards that I have been experimenting with at the 2 guard position. I've been trying to use Jimmy a little bit. I've been using Michael Jordan. I've been using Clay a bit. I've tried using Wade a little bit at the 2 guard position. But you know what? In terms of just how much I like using these cards, I had been using Jordan. Jordan's been in there for defense. And I'm actually going to put this guy here at the 2. I'm going to put Pistol Pete Maravich. Because I don't think Simmons is that dangerous as a shooter in this game. Pistol Pete Maravich is one of the most dangerous players coming off pick and pops in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM. A 6'5" player, 29 Hall of Fame badges, including range extender, dimer, quick draw, clamps. He can more than hold his own against 2 guards in this game, as well as just being an elite shooter. We're going to have someone backing up the end of the bench anyway for him, but we are fine anyway. At the small forward position, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, ridiculous release, 37 Hall of Fame badges, including range extender and quick draw. Just an overall fantastic card, quick first step, and near perfect stats as well. Preference that I have Melo over him, but KD is really good. Power forward off the bench, we got Andrei Kirilenko. So Kirilenko, 6'9". He's got 39 Hall of Fame badges, including range extender, dimer. He's got clamps, got intimidator, quick first step. So he's just overall a beast of a card. Base 11 as well, and does everything a little bit well. Off the bench at the center position, we are going with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Galaxy Opal. Kareem does literally everything except range extender. He has got pick and roller, clamps, intimidator, and you don't necessarily need range extender on a center, but he is fantastic. On the off chance we are getting beaten by someone that is running with 2 giants, we are then putting our next player as the Ralph Sampson card. Yeah, Ralph Sampson may not be the most fun card to use, but if you're coming up, trust me, if you come up against Ralph Sampson and Kareem at the 4 and 5, it is going to be a difficult time. Like if I do want to slow a game down, or there are certain times in a game where I will go with Kareem at the 4, Ralph Sampson at the 5, and just go out with giants, and then probably put at the 3, go with, actually doesn't really matter who I have the 3, and put giants to 1 and 2. We're going to have a very big lineup and will be tough to stop. Then we've got our point guard set anyway. We got 4 players on the team that can play point guard, so we don't really need to worry about a point guard as one of your last 3 off the bench. And then we are going to put in Larry Bird. Larry Bird is just there as a shooter. If I'm shooting badly with one of Melo, Kevin Durant, or Kirilenko, I can throw in Larry Bird. Or if we want a little bit more shooting off the bench, or in the starting lineup, I can put in Larry Bird for Giannis, but normally Giannis shoots well enough. And then we have to have someone at the 2 guard position just to come in for Pete Maravich if he is struggling that a little bit on defense, and that is where we put in Michael Jeffrey Jordan. One of the best 2 guards in the game. He's one of the defensive 2 guards in the game. He's also really good dunker, a decent shooter, but not quite on Pete Maravich's level. And because I don't really like Ben Simmons coming off that pick and roll for my playstyle, I much prefer using Maravich. Simmons is really in there just for defense. We've got T-Mac to do it in our starting lineup, and we've got Maravich to come off those screens in our bench. I would love to put in a Cam Reddish or a Brandon Roy or a Zach LaVine here, but you know what? You can't buy those cards, and I do think Maravich's a little bit better than the Pink Diamond LaVine. Well, yep, it's the team. Now let's get on to the game. Okay, so we're playing against Giannis, T-Mac, Melo, Kat, and Kareem. So Kat and Kareem is going to be quite a difficult combination to come up with. So this guy has got a full Opal squad except for Giannis, so it's going to be a tough matchup here. Why is this guy like 2K, bring in a jersey select screen. Bring in a jersey select screen. This is a joke. I can barely see the difference between the jerseys. 2K, why year after year after year they refuse to put in a jersey select screen? It is a simple thing. And I know this is nothing for most people, but as someone that's colorblind, I can barely see the difference. I have really bad trouble differentiating between colors. Thank God that I have used this Hawks kit, because there's a good bit of red on the kit that you can see a little bit of difference. But like, come on, 2K, this is the easiest thing ever, is to implement a jersey select, and you refuse to do it year upon year. FIFA does it. Every other sports team puts in a jersey select into their game modes, except for you, 2K. You have a jersey select in play now. Why do you not just put it into my team? Like, I'm getting angry because this is something I know. This is something that has negatively affected my experience, and I guarantee it's negatively affected the experience of thousands of people for years. And especially when people are out there just trolling with light-colored home kits. Sorry, light-colored away kits, or like black home kits and stuff. That's just a troll tactic. Like, you can troll with white away kits if you want, and 2K is doing nothing about it. Like, it's an absolute joke. Like, it's a farce. Like, why am I just using T-Mac? Oh my god. I am just playing frustrated these first minute and a half just because I'm frustrated this jersey situation. We have not scored yet. Isn't great. It's open. There we go. We hit that shot with T-Mac. Let's go. And it's a half bar. Oh man, he's out here half barring. He's out here half barring shots. Still early enough day. Well, not early enough. It's still just very early days in general, so not worried yet anyway. If I'm down 4 going into the 4th, then I'll be worried, but still very, very start of the game, so no point being worried. You're kidding me. He's just hitting white after white after white. This guy can't green. I haven't hit a white and he can't green a single shot. I just want a quick switch here so I can get some space, and that was a lot more contested than I thought it was going to be, but we managed to find Giannis, and we still can't hit a white. We still can't hit a white, and they can't green, but yet we're down by 5. Make that 7. It's open, and that's green there for Maravich. Let's go. Maravich coming off screens, no question about it, is better than Simmons coming off screens for the way I want to play. Will he get back in time? Nope. And just like that, we are down by 8 points here. And if we lose this game, with probably the best team in the game. To be fair, he's got basically the same team, but nope. And we triggered a weird animation before going to jump shot there, and just like that, we are down by 10. Green light from Maravich. Let's go. You know what? It's press time. And I think I might have to actually change my defensive settings because it is just right now, it's just not working. We're leaving his players open every single time. My players are just switching randomly. It doesn't make sense what my players are doing. And Kevin Durant decided he just decided not to play defense. Up step and 1. Let's go, Simmons. Let's get this game back to tie by halftime. That's what we need. Tie at halftime. Not going to be the easiest thing in the world to do, but that's the goal. Why are my players just matching up to random players? Because they're matching up to different players they're guarding on the other end. It's like, I don't understand why the players just don't match up to their position. I really don't want Maravich guarding Opal. Melo. Like, I shouldn't have to get Cetis and my small forward guys there, small forward. It's open. Bad release. But knocks it down. Pete Maravich knocks it down. So Maravich is single-handedly carrying us right now. That's fine. Maravich hits a wide open Kurolenko, who goes and sells right there. Maravich wide open for 3. Bad release. But Maravich knocks in the white. Let's go. Still beat Maravich. Man, I'm not greening as much as I'd like with him, but he still has I don't know how many points here. 12 or 15 points. I think it's 12. And we've got the lead. Pete Maravich catches the ball, and Pete Maravich greens it for his 14th point of the game. I'm telling you, that is the reason why I have this guy in the squad. The way I play this game, Pete Maravich is ridiculously good. He's going too big, so we might have to change up the matchups a little bit. So we can clamp up Ray Allen with Pete. I'm fine with that, and I'm fine with Magic shooting the ball. Get the ball into the hot. Let the player that's hot shoot the ball. It's fine. Let's play over these screens. We're good. Roll, 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 roll. Oh, okay, what happened there? We got a step on him, and no, we didn't. We just swiped through him. We swiped through him! There's nothing I can do there. We literally went for a steal, and we swiped through his player. That's open. And it's green by Maravich. Let's go. P. Maravich here with a 17-point second quarter. He has been straight up carrying us on this comeback. Oh, has to be a steal. That had to have been a steal right there. And now it's a tie game. Connect, and we're open. We're selling. We are straight up selling. We got to be green that shot. We cannot afford to sell on them type of looks. We were selling Maravich. We were getting lucky and hitting them. We got lucky and hit that shot there. I'm going to hope he goes to bird here. There we go. He blew the free throw. Let's push. Something good normally happens on free throw misses. That's open. That's open from deep. Karl Anthony Towns I sold. We got lucky. We got lucky. We tied up the game right there. I completely sold that release. There'll be a stage in the game where I'm not hitting whites. I'm hitting whites right now. We just gotta be better for that. Better at that. Deny here. I thought he was gonna be stuck. Good job there with Melo, and they get the tip. Bad shot. Our board. Let's push. Magic. It goes to the basket. Nice dunk there with Magic Johnson. We have 8 more shots than him in this game. Oh, it has to be a steal, and we've given him an open shot here, haven't we? Good defense. Gotta be us. Let's push a cat. You can dribble. You're fine. T-Mac for 2. Green. There we go. We take the lead. Let's try. This is where we go on our run. Right here. 2 stops and 2 scores. That will give us complete control of this game. But Wade in the game is dangerous. So is Steph. Steph is dangerous for the same reason Maravich is dangerous. Coming off those screens. Good D. Oh! Melo with the standing dunk on us. Okay, we got big Ralph Sampson in setting screens. We got the switch. Let's go. You're gonna have to leave someone, otherwise you have an easy 2 points, or maybe that's 2. Okay, we're gonna get a third one there. Okay, let's knock these 2 down. Sampson is the first, and Sampson is 2 for 2. Let's go. This is a battle, and it really shouldn't be. We need to get that. We need to make that run. Like, someone's gonna make a run. It needs to be us. And the ball tipped. That was a situation where the ball literally tipped like 2 of our players. No, it's not open. Okay, we actually have something open here no matter what. And we have Sampson in the post. Probably should have went Sampson and Curry instead of Wade, but it doesn't really matter. He can still play bully ball. And Ralph Sampson makes a layup. We're in good position here. We're fine. None of his players are open. And now we left Wade open. Get to him. 100% smothered, lads. And we get the board with Melo. Okay, do not let Sampson take the ball up the floor. I saw him step under that, and Carmelo Anthony sell. Good board there by Ralph Sampson, though. Right into the basket. Ralph Sampson puts in the layup. I'm telling you, he's cheesy. Ralph Sampson is cheesy. Are we going to go with the bench for most of the 4th? Maybe we might end with T-Mac, but I'm good with Maravich and Simmons ending at this game. Oh, for 3. Green light there from Magic Johnson coming off the 3. Let's go. Or coming off the screen. Just like that 9-point game. He's going to be playing rush. And we go and get the steal with T-Mac. Pull up for 3. Can't hit it, but... That was a kind of heat check shot. And we go and get the steal. Okay, so we're putting Larry in instead of KD here. Also got Ralph Sampson still in the game for now. And we got Maravich in there as our main guy. Coming off those screens. Good defense there. Good fade. We get the board. Put it in Maravich's hands. And you set that screen. And you roll. Ralph Sampson. He's a we can connect. They got to bring a double. Which gets Ralph Sampson open. Which now leaves Larry open for 3. Let's go. Because they need to come up and help off Pete Maravich. So help off that screen on Pete Maravich. So we have to. Or we have someone open pretty much every time. And they go and jam it on us. That's fine though. It's fine. Maravich is 6 of 7 from the field here with his 17 points. Use it here. We got the mismatch on Ralph Sampson. He's just too big. And they have to foul. Let's go. They have not been able to deal with Pete Maravich in these pick and rolls in this game. Let's open. Pete Maravich. Green light. There we go. They still cannot deal with him off those screens. And that has been a big difference in this game. Pick and roll. We got no space on that one, but we're just putting it up because Cream's in a good position to get the board anyway. For Simmons, who knocks down the 3. And just like that, we are up by 16 points in this game. We're not shooting the greatest percentage from 3, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. We are still absolutely destroying this guy here. He's shooting a worse percentage. He's going that way. He's giving me space off the screen, and we sell. But Maravich knocks it down anyway. It doesn't even matter right now. Pete Maravich is making everything. Good defense there. That's Pete Maravich stepping up on defense. Something that you wouldn't really associate with this card. As Pete Maravich goes right to the basket and jams it on Larry Bird. Let's go, Maravich. Steal there by Cat. And Cat should be fast enough to get this dunk. Yes, he is. There we go. We've really, really pulled away in this, probably from halfway through the third quarter onwards. I couldn't care less if he's flopping. He tried to go for steal, so I'm scoring the ball on him. Good shot there by Jordan. Scoring again. 3, 2. Or I'm taking another shot again, and I'm scoring. Okay, if you want to try foul me on dribbling at the clock, I'm going to beat you by 25. So in the end, Pete Maravich had 25 points, was 9-11 from the field and 7-9 from 3. Tracy McGrady had 12. Giannis had 6. Simmons had 6. Samson had 6. Magic had 5. Melo had 4. Katie had 3. Kareem had 2. Kareem had 3. Bird had 3. Jordan had 3. And Karolinko didn't score. So anyway, that is the video. This is probably the best team you can buy in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM right now. An absolutely fantastic team. I didn't play great there for a half, but you can see from about halfway through the third quarter how I can how dominant this team was. And safe to say, Pete Maravich definitely held his own in this squad anyway. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.